Hey everyone, Brandon and Brandon back again at the Kabuki Strength Studio, continuing our series on home-based workouts that you can do while you might not have access to a gym. This series is going to focus on rowing exercises and upper back exercises, and maybe rear delt or delt to shoulder exercises as well. So the first one we're going to show you is a crossbody single arm row. The next one we're going to show you are two seated variations, one of which being a rear delt fly and then a side lateral raise, all of which can be really effective if taken to failure. We'll show them the row variation here, Brandon. Brandon's going to take a pretty heavy band here. This is probably in the neighborhood of 60 to 100 pounds at the top. He's going to loop it around his wrist so he doesn't have to squeeze it as hard the entire time. He's going to make sure his hips are squared to his shoulders, and he's going to row cross body. This is a really effective exercise if you use the appropriate amount of tension. We want to use enough to where the top position would be challenging to hold for more than a 3 to 4 count, but not so light that he can hold it for a 10 count in an isometric form. We do both legs there. The next one we're going to show you is a seated rear delt fly on a chair. Brandon, we'll loop that band right underneath the chair. We'll hinge over at the hips, and Brandon's really going to focus on his rear delts here. Again, a very feely type exercise. We don't need a huge range of motion for this exercise, but we need a lot of tension at the top. The final one that we're going to go through is a side lateral raise. Similar position, probably about the same band tension. Brandon's going to go band underneath the chair here, and you might go under the chair or under the feet depending on how tall your chair is. For our chair, we're going right under the chair, and we're using about the same band tension as I mentioned. We want this to be heavy enough to where you probably can't hold it for more than a 3 count at the top, but not so light you can hold it for a 5 count. Somewhere in that range is going to be really effective. And again, we want to stack up at least 10 reps with these exercises. Because the force curve of the bands is so unique, we want to be able to really take these to failure, because you're not going to have the same type of eccentric loading when doing banded exercises as you would when you do free weight exercises. Anything to add there, Coach Brandon?
That's about it.
Cool. Brandon out.